actually.
Oh, you're driving.
I'm driving. I'm gonna be in my house in 1 minute, but that's okay. I honestly do it from the car because my kids are home sick. So it's
Okay.
probably gonna be more quiet for me to do it from my car than in my house. It's
Gotcha.
been
All right. So,
a
is it
yeah.
okay if we go ahead and just get started now?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay. Can you start by doing a quick drop for the show? Just like now, it says Maze Vander. Did you? It looks like you misspelled it. Is Maya? That's okay. We know who you are.
Oh, it says Mace.
Yeah, Mays.
Oh, oops. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me let me fix it. How do I fix it actually? Let me
Um,
see.
you know
Here,
I
no,
don't.
edit name. I got it. I got it.
You got it. All
Maya
right. Let's.
Vander. Yeah, there you go.
I don't want any confusion, Maze.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just say, "Hey, this is Maya Vander from Selling Sunset, and you're watching the Dominic Natty Show."
Sure. Hey, this is Maya Vander from Selling Sunset, and you're watching the DomenickNatiShow.
Perfect. Okay, I'll just do my radio intro, and then we'll get started.
Perfect.
Okay, welcome back to the Dominic Natty Show on Intellectual Radio in Chicago and anywhere voices can be heard. I've been telling you about our special guest, and the time has come. Your favorite cast member from Selling Sunset, Maya Vander's on the line with us today. Maya, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I've been running around, so thank you for having me. It's been hectic here in Miami with two kids, and everything is good in work, but everything is great.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, first of all, can you tell us any business ventures that you're currently working on?
Yeah, so I have a couple of deals. I'm expanding my group in Miami. It's called the Maya Vander Group for real estate. And I've been doing it for the last year here in Miami. It's been crazy and busy. I am working also on educational course for real estate for people who wants to get into the business. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to launch it pretty soon. And yeah, just been working, and I'm going to have a baby in 2 weeks. So trying to balance everything.
Okay, so the baby uh is 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away, Christmas baby. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Now, is that why I know we're not doing video today? Are you feeling I mean, how is this on you? Has it been a stressful pregnancy or like how has this one been?
Yeah, no, honestly, the reason I'm not doing videos because I just never know if I can be home in a quiet place without screaming children. And I've been literally driving around right now, um, because I've been running errands because my whole family got COVID except me, by the way. So, I've been just in and out of the house getting tested and so on. That's why we're not doing video. But the pregnancy is fine. I mean, I'm feeling good. Obviously, I'm 25 pounds heavier, but other than that, I feel great.
Awesome. Okay. Um, so, do you think that this will be your last baby, or are you planning for more?
I think I'm gonna have two more. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm definitely done. No, I'm done. I'm done. Even with the third one, I was like, do I go for a third? I was on the fence, but then I kind of leaned towards it, obviously. But yeah, I'm done.
This is it. This is the
This is
last
it.
one. Are you getting fixed after this?
Uh, I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll see. But
Somebody's
no,
getting snipped. Okay, this is the last
I
one.
think my husband, not me, not me, my husband.
That's right. Yeah, cut him off. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Now, speaking
Exactly.
of your husband, Dave, we haven't seen him on the show. Does he not want to be on TV?
I know everybody keep asking me that. He's in finance. So his job is pretty serious. He cannot just be on a reality show and getting too much into the drama. As we know how reality show can easily get manipulated and edited. So he rather stay away because of his job, unfortunately. But he's a great guy and a great husband, and I wish I could share more, but Unfortunately, I cannot.
Okay. So he doesn't want to be a part of the drama, right? Is that, as you guys have discussed it, and is that the conclusion?
Yeah, I mean, if it was up to him, he would totally do it. But given he works for someone for a big company, then that was kind of like a no-go.
Gotcha. Okay. Now let me ask you about some of your co-stars. I mean, Chriselle and Jason have made their relationship public. Like, did you know about their relationship before the public did, and were you asked to keep it a secret?
So I heard some rumors. I didn't know if it was a relationship. I thought it was just a casual maybe thing, but I wasn't sure. And I never asked them because it's none of my business.
Right.
That being said, when we took a break from filming and it was public, I found out like everyone else. And and people ask me about it, and I just, I found out like literally like from social media. Because, rumors before everybody can talk and say things and you just never know if it's true or not. So I rather kept it to myself. But yeah, I found out like you guys from, social media photos.
Now, do you think that Chriselle and Jason are a good fit for each other, or do you think that they will get married?
Ooh. Well, I think they have a great chemistry. They get along great. I didn't hang out with them as a couple as much. So I don't know how they are, how the relationship is, but
Okay. Are you not that close with Chriselle? Like outside the show?
sorry, I lost you for a second. I am, but given I'm the one also who lives in Miami and I really travel back and forth, it's not like we talk every day. We obviously all of us are friends, but we're not like every day in conversation. And so she didn't share with me the relationship with Jason until it came out more publicly. But I know they are happy together, and tell.
Oh,
Hello. Oh, here you are. Yeah,
yeah.
lost you for a second.
Okay. I think we're back.
Yeah. We're back.
Okay. So did you? I was asking. Do you think that Chriselle and Jason are a good fit for each other, and do you think they will get married?
That's the thing, time will tell. I mean, look, Jason was the ultimate bachelor for a long time, but you know what? Every bachelor at the end of the day getting hitched by the special woman. So hopefully that will be the case with him and Chriselle. But I just don't know. I feel like they have the same mutual long-term goals, and hopefully that will lead to marriage.
Yeah. Now, Chriselle had to threaten legal action against Christine for planting a false story that she was hooking up with someone. Like, did you hear about that? And do you think that Chriselle was right in this situation, or does she tend to overreact?
I don't know too much details about that story. I know it was an article that came out at the time that she was dealing with her own personal problems with obviously losing her mother, the divorce. That was basically claimed stuff about Chriselle. Um, I think she took legal action because she it wasn't true. um, I don't know the details if Christine did it or not. I'm sure Chriselle can say more about that, but I can only, I rather stay out of this.
Yeah. I mean, do you think, like, have you had some false stories come out about you? I mean, taking legal action seems like a pretty big jump. I mean, do you think that those things are necessary when these false stories come out?
I don't know, how the media works, if they can just post whatever they want to post and, give someone bad reputation if it's not true. Like, I really don't know how it works in the media. Um, I think it's a pretty big accusation if it's not true, and she has the right to sue if she wants to, or take legal action to remove a story that is false. Because obviously, you want to protect your image and your reputation, especially if it's false.
Right. What about Davina? I mean, Davina is portrayed as the villain on the show. Is she actually that difficult to deal with, or do you think she's just getting a bad edit?
100% bad edit. I know the producer will hate me for saying that, but look, I know Divina for a long time. I actually talked to her the most. Um, People did in the interviews, oh, Divina changed, she came with a good attitude, but that's not true. She was always the same. Granted, some things that she says sounded like a little bit harsh and direct, and obviously add, the music to it and put words together, and then you have like a perfect editing. So, but also it depends on the tone of the voice. But she is the same person, and I personally like Davina, and she's very smart, and I'm glad that season 4 she kind of had a chance at least to show people that she's not that awful character as people assume because of season 1, 2, and 3. But
Do you,
every show wants to have a villain, right? So they have to choose someone. Obviously, in our show, it's usually Christine, but it was Davina kind of like tagging along with her, and the producer just took it and, kept it
right?
basically. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that you get a bad edit at times? I mean, is that something that's been common throughout the show? Is that people are put in the wrong light?
I think that like thankfully my edit was pretty good, and I am who I am. I'm not a different person on TV or in real life. I did notice some stuff that I did not say. Somehow the words, if they don't show your face, but they put words together, they can create a sentence and make it look like I said something, which is pretty clever and interesting to watch. Um, and then they put it in a different scene or in the right whatever in an interview, and then it could be easily um, making a character look different. Thankfully, with my edit, I'm still people, like the neutral one and so on. But I did notice that they did few things with me that I wasn't part of it really. But it is part of being in a reality show, and you take the chance, and you're in the mercy of the producers at the end of the day and the editing.
Like, has Davina? Do you know if Davina's spoken to the producers about this? I mean, if she's portrayed to be the villain and it's not true, like, has anyone approached the producers about about that, or is she upset about being portrayed as the villain?
She understand the game of being in a reality show, but she went through a tough time, especially after season 3, because she got a lot of hate in social media, and people were saying pretty awful stuff. Um, and at the end of the day, I mean, yes, we do say things, but if I say something related to a different subject, and then they want to use that in a different scene, then it looks completely different. And I felt like that was the case, with her as well in a couple of scenes. And but nothing we can do about it. We are in a reality show. We sign contract, and we respect the contract, and we respect the fact that we putting ourselves out there, and whatever they decide to make us look like, it is what it is. But she did get a lot of hate, and she had a tough time last year for sure with that. Um, but unfortunately, it's something when you're choosing to be on TV, it is what it is.
That's true. Now, do you have any plans on permanently leaving the Oppenheim group?
So I'm definitely going to keeping my license in California with Jason. Uh, but I do know that if season 5, if we're going to get season 6, I'm probably not going to be a full cast member because it's going to be difficult for me logistically to do the back and forth again, especially with the third child. It's been challenging with 2 kids, so let alone another kid to the mix. Plus, my business in Miami is really good, and I want to focus on that. And yes, if I'm gonna have a great client that's worth my time to fly there, I'll do it. If we film in at that time, great. But just realistically speaking, I'm probably going to stay more focused in Miami, my family, and my business here if we get renewed for another season.
Are you planning on being on if there's another season? Are you planning on being on it?
Not full time. If I'm gonna be in LA for a few weeks and they're filming and they want to film me coming to the office and saying hello, or if someone gets married, then maybe I'll come to the wedding and they film. Sure, if I have a great deal that I'm working on and they film at the same time, yes. But not. I can tell you for now. Um, I just probably cannot do it. I mean, another season. I'm lucky I got 5 seasons out of Selling Sunset. It's such a great, successful show. But at some point, I'm a mother. My husband works here. I have the kids. It would be much easier for me if I would be in LA full time, but I'm not. So can tell you that it's not probably not going to happen.
Which cast member do you think is the most difficult to deal with? Like, who is the biggest diva?
Well, they're all actually very nice and we get along very well. I would say I would say just in general, Christine is a diva, but she's not difficult. She's just being Christine. So, I mean,
So, Chris, what makes her a diva? Like, what are some of the things she does where you'd classify Christina as a diva?
um, Christine had a tough season. I mean, look, everybody pretty much against her. So sometimes you want to think twice. Do I even come to shoot a scene? Because why would I if everybody gonna attack me? So I can see where she's coming from as well. Um, but only in that aspect, and basically scenes and the dynamic with the group. Like how can she film a show and nobody wants to film it with her? It's tough. It's a hard decision. So I think in that aspect. Um, but other than that, I mean, she's fine. So I can't
Gotcha.
say like total diva. I cannot. Yeah, it's not the right description, but yeah, maybe
What I
high
mean,
maintenance.
it's such a competitive industry and cutthroat industry. Like, which of the cast members do you trust the least?
I trust them actually. I do trust them all, but I trust people in general. I don't think no one from the cast will just stab each other back. Um, well, I do also get along with them, so maybe it's easier for me to say than other people. But I trust them all. I cannot say I don't trust any of them.
That's good. Okay, now we talked in the beginning about some of the business ventures. Can you say again some of the things that you're promoting and where can fans best keep up with you?
Yeah, so Selling Sunset, everybody wants to be a real estate agent because of the show, which is great. So I'm launching my own course for real estate. Basically, it's just kind of like tips and advice what to do as a new agent or an agent that's already in the industry. So I'm going to launch that hopefully by end of this month, and I'm going to promote it on my social media. And you can find me on Instagram, the Maya Vander. I'm on LinkedIn and Facebook, same name, but I'm more active, I would say, on IG. And then just I'm working on my Maya Vander group in Miami. I'm expanding my team. I have two ladies who work with me, and hopefully we're gonna have a great year ahead of us, 2022. And just do real estate. And you know what? If other opportunity comes from Selling Sunset, great. But my focus is real estate. Unfortunately, you don't really see it too much in season four, but it is what it is.
Now, are you saying that everyone in your? Did you say that everyone around you has COVID? What did you say in the beginning? Is it who has COVID?
Yeah, I mean, my daughter, she's 1.5. That's why I rescheduled our show from last week. My daughter came from daycare, I guess, and she brought, COVID. Then she gave it to my son. Then my husband tested positive. They're all fine, no symptoms, but she only had like minor cold symptom. And I'm still negative. And literally before we hop on this phone call, I went to get tested again because I'm due in 2 weeks. So
Right.
talk about timing. But I feel fine. Well, thankfully feel good. So I'm very lucky about that. And it just, in life, right? Things happen. You can plan things and then things happen. But it's all good.
Absolutely. Well, yes, please stay safe. We're looking forward. Now, are you going to show pictures of the baby? Like, when are you going to start showing the public? I know the baby's due in 2 weeks. Have you talked about, when you're going to post a picture?
Yeah, I have an exclusive with one of the magazine outlets. They wanted me to give them an exclusivity, so I will share that. I never had a problem sharing picture of my kids. I know some people are very careful about that. I mean, I'm not trying to blast my social media with my kids all day long, but I will probably share the new baby. Hopefully, everything will be good and safe, and then I'll take it from there.
Sounds good. Well, guys, follow her on social media, and we look forward to all the business that you're going to be putting out in 2022. And Maya Vander, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much, and sorry again for rescheduling from last week. Just
That's
didn't
okay.
expect to have a family with COVID.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I hope you all get well, and we're looking forward to seeing the new edition.
Thank you so much, and have a great day, and stay safe and happy holidays.
Absolutely. Thank you, Maya.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.